All right. Good morning. You're welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Precious Obialor-Ukazim, author of Captive's Diary. All right, I'll be reading for you episode 7 to 6 of The Act of God's Captives this morning. Let's go. The expression in Nnamdi and Chizaram's eyes were mixed with compassion and admiration as they listened to them share their fears. The room was quiet for a moment as David and Masinachi paused and stole looks at each other, their eyes filled with love and reassurance. Then Nnamdi leaned forward and his voice was gentle. David, my son, your fear is a common one, but I want you to know that Masinachi is committed to you and she loves you deeply. And Masinachi, your fear is also a natural one too. And I also want you to know that David loves you so much and he will prioritize giving you attention. He said, and Chizaram nodded in agreement, her eyes shining with admiration for them. Yes, and beyond how you feel or what you fear, I want you to know that love is not just a feeling, it's a choice. We can see the love you have for each other. It is palpable. But David, you have to trust that Masinachi loves you and that she will always choose you and will always be there for you, because marriage is a leap of faith into the unknown, into an unknown future with another person. And it requires daily trust in your partner's intention, integrity, and commitment. David nodded in the affirmative as he keenly listened to Nnamdi talk to him. This faith in each other is seen as a foundation that helps couples navigate challenges, build a strong bond, and remain committed through difficult times. Believing in each other, trusting in the commitment, and having a shared sense of purpose rather than giving up. So as you embark on this journey, have faith that she will always choose you and will not leave you, he told David before turning to Masinachi. And Masinachi, you heard him. You should not do things or act in ways that will make him doubt your commitment or integrity in the relationship. You have to trust that David will always love and cherish you no matter what. He continued, his voice filled with conviction. I remember when I was about getting married to my wife here, I had fears like yours. But I learned that love is not just about feelings, but about conviction, commitment, trust, and communication. I trusted God for the best, and I trusted the best He gave me. And I see that you both have these qualities in abundance. So I want you to make a conscious decisions to trust each other, to communicate openly, and to prioritize your relationship. And always remember, love is not just something you feel, it is something you choose to do, something you do. He paused, looking at David and Masinachi with love and pride. Masinachi, I want you to know that you will not always have David to yourself 24/7, because he is a man and he will need to work to provide for you and the family you are about to start together. As a wife, you will need to learn to be patient, supportive, and understanding of his responsibilities and duties, knowing that sometimes he may not be able to stay with you the way you expect. Nnamdi was still talking, and Masinachi's face lit up with a gentle smile. Then she spoke up, trying to explain herself. I understand, Dad. I'm not asking that he stay with me all day. After all, I go to school and I'm also going to work when I'm done with school. I just want him to have time for me intentionally out of his busy schedules, to always create time for us, just me and him, like dates and just hanging out, talking about our days, our dream, and our fears. That's the kind of thing I'm asking for, she explained, and Nnamdi nodded, his eyes filled with understanding. Even me too, I like this one. Okay, so that's all I want. I want to feel like I'm a priority, like I am important to him. He is doing it now, and I don't want him to ever change, she continued. And David's face softened. He could see the fear in her eyes, and he reached out to hold Masinachi's hand. Masinachi, I promise you, I'm not going to change. Our relationship means a lot to me, so I'm going to prioritize the we time, and you will never have to ask for it. I promise, he told her passionately, and Masinachi's face lit up with a smile. She looked at David with love and adoration. Thank you, David. That's all I want, she said, feeling assured. Namda Chizaram looked at each other and smiled, pleased with David's response. Yes, David, that's a kind of commitment and love that will make your relationship strong, my children. And remember, it's not about the quantity of time, it's about the quality of time. Make time for each other and prioritize your relationship, Namdi told them. And Chizaram nodded in agreement. Yes. And don't forget to communicate with each other and be patient with each other's shortcomings. That's the key to a happy marriage, Chizaram said. And they nodded in response. The room was filled with a warm and loving atmosphere as David and Masinachi looked at each other, their eyes shining with love and adoration. The air was thick with the promise of a beautiful future together, and a sense of anticipation was palpable. But Nnamdi's next word brought a sudden stillness to the room, like a gentle rain on a summer day. David and Masinachi, I want to commend you both on your commitment to each other and your desire to build a life together. However, as your pastor and father, I have to advise you that getting married is not just about the two of you. It's about building a foundation for a lifetime of love, trust, and companionship. He paused, his eyes filled with wisdom and kindness. That's why I've decided that you both must go through a proper 3-month premarital counseling before we can proceed with the wedding plans. This is non-negotiable, and it's essential for your growth and preparation for marriage. While he was talking, David and Masinachi exchanged a look, their faces falling in unison. They were thinking their plan to get married next month had been approved following the conversation they had, only to hear this. And the thought of waiting 3 more months was daunting, but Nnamdi continued, his voice firm but loving. I know this is not what you want to hear, but trust me, this is for your own good. Premarital counseling will help you build a strong foundation and prepare you for the challenges that come with marriage. Without it, I'm afraid I cannot, in good conscience, approve nor officiate your wedding, he said, and the room was quiet for a moment as David and Masinachi processed the news. Is that okay by you too? Nnamdi asked, his eyes searching theirs. Masinachi and David, I am joining my voice with Nnamdi's voice to ask you, is that okay by you too? In the next episode, we'll hear their response. God bless you. See you some other time.